André Lauren Benjamin, born May 27, 1975, better known as Andre 3000, is an American rapper, singer-songwriter, musician, and actor. Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, he is best known for being one half of the southern hip-hop duo Outkast, alongside fellow Atlanta-based rapper Big Boi. Benjamin is widely regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time. Outkast has released 6 critically and commercially successful studio albums, which includes hit singles Ms. Jackson, Roses, So Fresh, So Clean, and Elevators, Me and You, among others. The duo's 5th release, a double album titled Speakerbox / The Love Below, 2003, contained a solo single performed by Benjamin, Hey Ya, which peaked atop the Billboard Hot 100 and won a Grammy Award for Best Urban / Alternative Performance. After the duo split in 2007, Benjamin became less active as a solo act compared to Big Boi, although he had a number of highly acclaimed guest appearances on releases by other artists. Such activity has earned him an additional 3 Grammy Awards among 8 nominations as a solo artist. Benjamin signed with Epic Records to release his debut studio album New Blue Sun, 2023, an instrumental recording showcasing his performances on flute. Outside of music, Benjamin has acted in films and television series such as Families, The Shield, Be Cool, Revolver, Class of 3000, Semi-Pro, High Life, For Brothers, and in the lead role of Jimi Hendrix in All Is By My Side. He played Fred Wynn on the AMC series Dispatches from Elsewhere, and was featured in the 2022 adaptation of the Don DeLillo novel White Noise. Personal life. Benjamin was in a relationship with singer Erykah Badu from 1996 to 1999, and they had a son together named Seven Sirius Benjamin, B. November 18, 1997. In 2004, alongside Alicia Silverstone, Benjamin was voted by People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, as the world's sexiest vegetarian celebrity. He previously followed a vegan diet but stated in 2014, "I was a hardcore vegan for 15 years. I've even done raw. But socially, it became horrible. I was kind of just sitting at home eating a salad. You become mean. That's not good for you." Benjamin posed for a print advertising campaign by Declare Yourself, a campaign encouraging voter registration among youth for the 2008 United States presidential election. In the ads by photographer David LaChapelle, he had his mouth gagged by a bow tie in a symbolic function. In 2019, Benjamin shared that he was diagnosed a few years prior with social anxiety and hypersensitivity disorder. Early life. André Lauren Benjamin was born in Atlanta, Georgia on May 27, 1975, the only child of real estate agent Sharon Benjamin and collections agent Lawrence Harvey Walker. His single mother raised him in Atlanta, East Point, and Buckhead, where he attended Sarah Smith Elementary School, Sutton Middle School, Northside High School, McLaren Success Academy, and Tri-Cities High School. He was a childhood friend of Farnsworth Bentley. Musical career. Andre 3000 in January 2006. 1992 to 2006, beginnings and success with Outkast. Main article, Outkast. In high school, Benjamin, who was then performing as Dre, met Antoine Big Boi Patton in 1992 at the Lenox Square shopping mall when they were both 16 years old. Benjamin and Patton, also attending the same high school, teamed up to form Outkast, originally known as 2 Shades Deep. Shortly after graduating, Outkast was signed to the Atlanta-based record label LaFace, an imprint of Arista Records, and released their debut album, Southern Playlist to Cadillac Music, in 1994. Buoyed by the success of the single Players Ball, the album was certified platinum by the RIA the same year, and Outkast was named Best New Rap Group of the Year at the 1995 Source Awards. On their next 2 albums, Atylines, 1996, and Equimini, 1998, Outkast experimented with their sound by adding elements of trip-hop, soul, and jungle. The albums were also influenced by a return to traditional black music genres, with funk being the most prominent example. Outkast's style and lyricism again received commercial and critical acclaim. With the duo's portrayal of themselves as out-of-place extraterrestrials in Atylines, Benjamin's lyrics, in particular, were noted for their surreal, space-age tinge, the funkadelic, futuristic, and seemingly unfamiliar, weird, or eccentric persona projected by Andre 3000 creates the chance to transcend the more pronounced characterizations of gangstas and pimps so regularly assumed by black men rap artists. During the recording of these albums, Benjamin took up guitar, painting, and a relationship with singer Erykah Badu. Outkast's fourth album, Stankonia, 2000, introduced Benjamin's new alias André 3000, largely to distinguish himself from Dr. Dre and to announce a new persona following his split with Badu, and increase the group's crossover appeal with the single Ms. Jackson, which hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song was written in the aftermath of Benjamin's breakup with Badu and was a fictionalized account of the disintegration of their relationship. In 2002, Outkast released a greatest hits album, Big Boi and Dre Present. Outkast, which contained 3 new tracks, one of which, The Whole World, won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group. Later that year, Benjamin participated in the Dungeon Family Group album, which saw some prominent Atlanta-based hip-hop groups combine into a supergroup. In 2002, André 3000 was referenced on the song Till I Collapse by Eminem, who considered him one of the best rappers ever. In 2003, Outkast released Speakerboxx/The Love Below, a double album that highlighted the differences in the musical styles of the group's 2 members. Though Big Boi's half of the album, Speakerboxx, spawned the #1 hit The Way You Move and the relatively successful Ghetto Music, Benjamin's The Love Below garnered the most attention from mainstream audiences, with the popular singles Hey Ya and Roses and their music videos receiving heavy radio and television airtime. Prototype, the album's 4th single and video, Benjamin's third, was released shortly after. Unlike Speakerboxx, The Love Below is an exercise in funk, jazz, and alternative music, featuring vocals from Benjamin which are mostly sung instead of rapped. Rolling Stone compared Benjamin to an indie rock Little Richard on Hey Ya, and later declared the international hit one of the 500 greatest songs of all time. In 2006, Outkast released their 6th album as a group, Idlewild, which also served as a soundtrack to the group's musical film Idlewild. The film depicts life in a 1930s setting, and the album takes influences from the music of that era, particularly blues. Benjamin had a few rapped verses on the album, including on the first single Mighty O, but mostly stuck with singing, as he had on The Love Below. The album postponed the release of the theatrical film, as Benjamin and Patton were concentrated more on the production of the music than the movie. In an interview with Billboard in 2006, Benjamin explained that Outkast and its associates had developed the idea of creating a movie before the release of Aquemini, so that when it finally came time to collaborate on the movie, they already had most of the details worked out, including a script, and the movie was ultimately finished before the album was. In January 2014, it was announced that Outkast would be reuniting to celebrate their 20th anniversary by performing at more than 40 festivals worldwide during the spring-summer of 2014, beginning with a headline spot at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in Indio, California in April. 2007, present, solo career. Benjamin at the 2007 Comic-Con in San Diego, California. Benjamin returned to rapping in 2007 after a hiatus from the genre, appearing on various remixes including Walk It Out, Throw Some D's, You, and Jay-Z's 30-something. His contributions to original songs included UGK's International Players Anthem, Devin the Dude's What a Job, Farnsworth Bentley's Everybody, and Big Boi's Royal Flush alongside Raekwon. Benjamin also worked with Q-Tip on the song Be Brave, which was supposed to be released on Q-Tip's 2008 album The Renaissance. He also appeared on the track Green Light from John Legend's album Evolver, which was released on October 28, 2008. Prior to the release, Benjamin commented, "It's going to be a surprise for a lot of John Legend fans, because it is a lot more upbeat than John is than people think John is." I was actually happy to hear it. This is a cool John Legend song. Benjamin has stated that he plans on recording a solo rap album and that the response to his remixes is part of the motivation for it. In 2010, he was featured on Ciara's remix for her single Ride from the album Basic Instinct and on the remix to Chris Brown's Deuces. On January 18, 2011, Kesha released the Sleazy remix, which featured Benjamin. The remix was later re-released on December 13, 2011, also featuring verses by rappers Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, and T. On June 7, Big Boi leaked a collaboration with Benjamin and Sleepy Brown entitled Lookin' For Ya, which had originally been intended for Big Boi's debut solo album Sir Lucius Left Foot, the son of Chico Dusty, before it was blocked by Jive Records from appearing on the album. On June 24, 2011, Beyoncé's fourth studio album, entitled 4, was released. Benjamin featured on the track Party, his first collaboration with the singer. The song was later nominated for the award for Best Rap/Song Collaboration at the 2012 Grammy Awards. Benjamin continued his string of guest appearances throughout the year, featuring on Lloyd's song Dedication to My Ex, Miss That, Lil Wayne's Interlude, and Drake's The Real Her. He also featured on the track Play the Guitar by B.O.B. Benjamin was featured alongside Jay-Z on Young Jeezy's track I Do, released on January 10, 2012. It later appeared on Young Jeezy's fourth studio album Thug Motivation 103, Hustler's Ambition. Benjamin's verse, which was initially recorded as a song for his debut solo album, was leaked onto the internet in 2010. The following month, it was announced that Benjamin would be featured on a song with LCD Soundsystem frontman James Murphy and the alternative rock virtual band Gorillaz titled Do Ya Thing, in order to promote the Gorillaz Converse collection. It was released on February 23, 2012, in two different versions, an approximately 4.5-minute radio edit and an explicit 13-minute version. The song was written and recorded over 3 days, with the 13-minute version being recorded on the last one. On July 10, 2012, Channel Orange, the debut album by singer-songwriter and Odd Future member Frank Ocean, was released. Benjamin was featured on the song Pink Matter, supplying vocals and guitar. Also in July 2012, Rick Ross's album God Forgives, I Don't featured Benjamin on the song 16, once again supplying vocals and guitar. Later in the year, Benjamin also featured on T.I.'s album Trouble Man, Heavy is the Head on the song Sorry. T.I. noted that the collaboration was a proud moment for him. On May 6, 2013, the soundtrack for the 2013 film The Great Gatsby was released, featuring a cover by Benjamin and Beyoncé of Amy Winehouse's Back to Black, marking their second collaboration. The following month, Capital Cities released their debut album, In a Tidal Wave of Mystery, on which Benjamin was featured on the song Farrah Fawcett Hair. After being seen in the studio with producer Michael Made It was reported on August 3, 2013, that Benjamin would be releasing a new solo album in early 2014. However, the following day a representative for Benjamin told Billboard that there is no official confirmation on that report. In 2014, Benjamin appeared on fellow Dungeon family member Future's second studio album, Honest, on a song titled Ben's Friends, Wachatola. In November 2015, Benjamin made a surprise guest appearance on the track Hello from Erykah Badu's mixtape But You Can't Use My Phone. In 2016, Benjamin performed background vocals on the track 30 Hours by Kanye West from his album The Life of Pablo. Earlier that year, Benjamin revealed that he was in the process of recording new music. He also appeared on the song Solo, Reprise, by Frank Ocean off his album Blonde. In the song, André expresses his disappointment with the direction hip-hop has taken in the more than 20 years since he started rapping. Benjamin also appeared on the track The Ends from Travis Scott's second studio album, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight. Also in 2016, he appeared on the song Kids by A Tribe Called Quest from the album We Got It From Here. Thank You for Your Service, and was featured on 2 tracks from Kid Cudi's album Passion, Pain and Demon Slaying. He was also featured on the track Rollin' 'em Sevens on N.E.R.D's 2017 album No One Ever Really Dies. On May 13, 2018, on Mother's Day, Benjamin released 2 surprise songs through his SoundCloud account, Me and My, To Bury Your Parents, and a 17-minute instrumental track, Look Ma No Hands, which featured Benjamin on bass clarinet and James Blake on piano. Benjamin co-wrote and featured on Come Home, the first track of Anderson .Paak's album Ventura, released on April 12, 2019. He also featured in a guest verse on Where's the Catch from James Blake's album Assume Form. On September 3, 2021, as part of Drake's ongoing feud with Kanye West, Drake shared the West and Benjamin collaboration Life of the Party on his SiriusXM radio show. The unreleased track was originally intended to be on West's album Donda. Benjamin released a statement on the uncertified release explaining that the track was omitted from Donda due to West's current stance against profanity and remarked, "It's unfortunate that it was released in this way and 2 artists that I love are going back and forth." Life of the Party was released officially as part of a deluxe edition of Donda on November 14, 2021. Benjamin has a supporting role in the 2022 film Showing Up, and according to director Kelly Reichardt, during production, Benjamin was walking around playing his flute. Benjamin's first solo studio album, New Blue Sun, which features his work as a flautist, was released on November 17, 2023. Later that month, a track from that album, I Swear, I Really Wanted to Make a Rap Album, But This Is Literally the Way the Wind Blew Me This Time, became the lengthiest track to appear on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The ambient flute-infused song is 12 minutes and 20 seconds long, beating out Tool's Fear Inoculum, which previously held the title at 10 minutes and 21 seconds long. A collaboration with Salt was also announced in early 2024. Artistry. Benjamin's early hip-hop influence was Rakim, who inspired him to rap at school talent shows as a teenager. He was also heavily influenced by A Tribe Called Quest, stating that group member Q-Tip is kind of like the father of all of us, like me, Kanye, Pharrell. In the book How to Rap, several MCs praised his rapping technique. Chaos noted Benjamin's intricate songwriting process and wicked flow. Fredro Starr of Onyx commended Benjamin's ability to unpredictably change up his flow on every record, and David Banner said that Benjamin is one of the best lyricists ever despite his southern drawl delivery. With the release of Outkast's Speakerboxx / The Love Below album, Billboard stated that Benjamin had proved himself to be an eccentric emo crooner and one of hip-hop's elite. At the same time, Henry Adeso of About.com noted that in Benjamin's solo career, he had developed a reputation for stealing the show with nearly every guest appearance. He has been ranked as one of the greatest rappers of all time by several publications. Billboard ranked him 6th, The Source and About.com ranked him 13th. And Complex ranked him 10th best of the 2000s. Benjamin began producing music on Outkast's Satiline's album, and later co-founded the production team with Tone 3, which also consisted of Big Boi and Mr. DJ. On Speakerboxx / The Love Below, he evolved his production by playing multiple live instruments, including keyboards, guitar, acoustic guitar, and tenor saxophone. He has since contributed outside production for Aretha Franklin, Frank Ocean, and Kids See Ghosts, among others. Scarface has called Benjamin the Prince Rogers Nelson of hip-hop. Acting career. Benjamin has made appearances in Families, The Shield. He plays Robert Huggins, a character that originated in an episode titled On Tilt from Season 3 in 2004, Be Cool, Revolver, Semi-Pro, and Four Brothers. He was also cast as Percival in Outkast film Idlewild, released on August 25, 2006, alongside the album of the same name. He voiced a crow in Charlotte's Web, a movie adaptation of the 1952 children's book. As of November 2006, Benjamin voiced Sonny Bridges, a prize-winning musician who gives up touring to teach at his alma mater, in Class of 3000, an animated series on Cartoon Network which he also produced. He has also worked with Estiro on a promotional version of Jungle Book which was on a Wicked Lil Girl sampler, but never made it to the actual album due to issues with Estiro's label, Warner Brothers. The following year, Benjamin appeared in the basketball comedy Semi-Pro with Woody Harrelson and Will Ferrell. He also starred in Battle in Seattle, a 2007 film about the 1999 Seattle World Trade Organization protests. Benjamin was a member of Quentin Tarantino and Lawrence Bender's production company A Band Apart until its close in 2006. Benjamin then formed his own company, Moxie Turtle. In May 2012, Benjamin began filming a biographical film about Jimi Hendrix entitled All Is By My Side. It premiered at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival on September 7, 2013. His performance was met with critical acclaim and earned him a nomination for the Independent Spirit Award for Best Male Lead. In 2016, Benjamin had a recurring role as Michael LaCroix on the second season of the anthology crime drama series American Crime, 43. In 2018, Benjamin starred in Claire Denis' first English-language film High Life. Fashion. Benjamin launched the Benjamin Bixby clothing line in the spring of 2008, which was inspired by college football from the mid-1930s.